Namaskar. Welcome to Awakening with Brahmakumaris. You're watching Healer Within. Welcome, sister.
Thank you so much. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. In the last episode, you were speaking about Man, Buddhi, Sanskar.
Yeah.
Mind, intellect and
Sanskars.
Sanskars, the habits.
And like we saw last time, I, the soul, when I'm thinking, it's called the mind. I don't need proof that there is a mind. Similarly, I don't need proof that there is an intellect. I'm experiencing that the whole day, that I, the mind, create a couple of thoughts. Should I go here or should I not go here? Should I do this or should I not do this? And then there is a faculty which evaluates those two thoughts, takes a decision.
That was the mind.
That was the mind. Should I go here?
Which was putting questions.
Yes. It's like two lawyers putting across two different cases. And then it's the intellect which will take the judgment. So the mind will put across two perspectives. Should I? Should I not? Is this right for me? Is this not right for me? Puts across lots of thoughts.
The selection is...
Evaluation and decision making will be done by the intellect. Now we all experience that this is going on throughout the day. And then the third and the most important faculty of the soul is the sanskar. Let's say even an hour. 1 hour, we have so many experiences. What we hear, what we see, what we touch, what we feel, everything is getting recorded here. Impression. In 1 hour, how many impressions must be getting recorded?
Can't even count.
Can't even count. In 1 day, that means 24 times what happened in this 1 hour. In 1 day, how many impressions will be getting recorded?
Limitless.
In 1 year. In many, many years. And then not just many, many years.
Many births.
Many births. How many impressions must be recorded here? And what we know of that is only not even 1/10 of what is there.
The tip of the iceberg.
The tip of the iceberg. And that is why many times it happens that we react in a particular way and we are surprised by our own reaction. How could I say this?
Yeah.
How could I do this?
And there's certain people in India, in Mumbai, who say, some other soul entered this body. It cannot be the same person. It cannot be done.
Yeah.
We should do something about that.
So it's not that another soul has entered. It's just that a sanskar has got activated in me, which I was not aware of. Let's say 40 years, that sanskar did not become active. And suddenly there is a situation which comes and there's this particular sanskar which is on the lower portion of the iceberg, which I'm not aware of, and this situation comes and that sanskar gets activated and I'm surprised at my own reaction. And of course people are surprised at my reaction. But I am surprised at my own reaction. How could I behave like this? This is the tip of the iceberg. What we saw that day, what happened in the past is recorded there, and then suddenly the thoughts arise.
Many times these things happen to people who lose their inhibitions after drinking alcohol or so many things, any kind of drugs.
Absolutely.
And they are no more, they don't have those inhibitions anymore.
Which means they're not using their intellect anymore. See, what does the intellect do? The intellect will say, no, not like this, not to speak like this, do this, don't do this. And then when you're losing your inhibitions means the intellect is suppressed and what is there recorded below will just come out. And that's why we say that when someone is under the influence of alcohol or when someone is angry, they speak the truth. Which means speak the truth in the sense they are no longer using that gate which evaluates and takes a decision what needs to be said and behaved. What is stored inside just comes out directly. So this iceberg is the most powerful faculty of the soul. More than 90% of it is we are unaware. We're unaware. Everything that we do, everything that we experience gets recorded. Everything that I do it repeatedly, it gets recorded, it's making an impression, and this is my whole set of sanskars.
Everything I do, everything I think.
See, I think, take a decision, and it comes out. When it comes out, it makes an impression. Let's take it as an example. Suppose the first time someone was offered a cigarette, or someone watched somebody else smoking, and the mind created a thought. The soul creates a thought. Someone offers it to me and the soul creates a thought, should I? Should I not? And then the soul will give both the sides. What is it okay if I just have one? There's nothing wrong in having one. Then the mind will say, no, but it's not good for health. It might become a habit. Then the mind will say, just by having it once, it will not become a habit.
Experience it.
Nothing happens. Now at that time, if the intellect takes a decision, it's okay, have it once. Now I take that cigarette. That means the thought, the decision, and then has come into the action. Now it's come into action. I've consumed that cigarette. When I consume that, whatever experience I have of relaxation or comfort, this experience gets recorded. Now the next time, again somebody offers me a cigarette. Again the mind will create two thoughts. Should I? Should I not? Should I? Should I not? Now the intellect again will take a decision. If the intellect decides, no, this is not good, the chapter is closed there and I don't smoke. But if the intellect again says, it's okay, it doesn't become a habit so soon, and I again bring it out into action, again action, experience, impression. Every time I'm doing it, it's like, you're drawing it with a pencil. Every time you draw it again and again, the mark is getting deeper and deeper. After a few times, this has now become my habit. Now, every time I'm under stress or pressure or upset, or I want to forget the problems that are there on my mind, my impression which is there gives me a message that relaxation is experienced when I smoke a cigarette.
Or have a drink.
Yeah, or have a drink, whatever. Or for some people it is when I watch TV. Or for someone it is when I go shopping. Or for someone it is when I talk to a friend. Whatever. That impression is there. Now, this sanskar will send a message that when you're upset or stressed, to experience this feeling, have this. And now the mind will create a thought, okay, I have to have it, and I'll have it again. And after some time, when it becomes my habit, the intellect will stop working. Which means now the mind will not create two thoughts. Should I? Should I not?
Straight it goes directly.
Straight. Because the impression or the sanskar, the habit has been created. From the habit, straight thought, yes, I want to have it, and it's done.
It doesn't have those two.
Like you spoke earlier, that thoughts are just happening. I'm not aware that I'm creating this. That happens when the intellect stops working on that particular topic. Because the intellect did talk to us a few times.
Earlier.
Yeah, it's like, suppose I am thinking, should I not? And you are there and you say, it's okay, have it once.
It's just like my watchman asking me every time, sir, your friend has come, sir. I'll say, why are you telling me every time? He is always allowed.
Absolutely.
Please don't question me anymore, just open the gate for him.
Absolutely. Similarly, when we're doing certain things, there is that inner voice or that intellect or the conscience which says, don't do it. And I say, it's okay. It's fine if I do it once. And I take a decision to do it. Then again, next time it says, no, this is not good for your health. And I say, it's okay. If I have it once, nothing happens. And I take a decision to do it. After some time, the intellect says, they anyways don't listen to me.
No, but I have given the intellect the permission and to myself the permission
to have it.
To have it.
So after that, that inner voice or the conscience will stop talking to me. It will stop taking a decision, and then the mind will stop creating two thoughts. Is it good? Is it not? First time I told a lie, two thoughts. Should I? Should I not? The first time I stole something, should I? Should I not? After some time, no two thoughts. No two thoughts. And that is when it has become a habit. Now, we don't create two thoughts before getting angry. We don't create two thoughts before telling a lies. We don't create two thoughts before getting hurt. Because all these patterns, over a period of many, many, many years and many, many births have already become a part of my sanskars. And they are there. So now, like we said, I don't choose to get angry. Because when will I be aware that I choose to get angry? When I create two thoughts and then I choose whether I should get angry or not get angry. Right now, because it has become my...
You answered that I'm not the creator. I was telling,
Yes.
I did not create, it happened.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
Yeah.
It's happening because the inner voice which was continuously guiding me, I did not listen to it, and I told it to, I switched it off.
Switched it off, yeah. And it's become my pattern over a period of time. So now I'm working through that habit. 80% of the things that we do are out of habit. Now, spirituality and meditation teaches me this pattern about myself. Mind, intellect at the conscious level, and sanskars at a deeper level. And now I'm aware that when I create this thought, it is coming from my sanskars. I'm habituated, I'm doing this. Now what I will do, I will consciously create a new way of doing it. Let's say getting angry is my habit. So every time something happens, I get angry. Every time, I don't think twice. So today I say, today, come what may, I will choose a different way of doing it. So the sanskar of getting angry is still there. That's not gone anywhere. But when I create this thought, today I will do it in a peaceful way. And the intellect takes a decision, yes, today I will do it in a peaceful way. And today when I do it in a peaceful way, I'm creating a new sanskar. So when people say, I'm not able to change my sanskars, I'm not able to get rid of my habits.
Okay, but I can create the new ones.
Yes. Yes, we cannot get rid of our habits, which means the recording which is there, I cannot delete it.
But
It's there.
I can have a better one.
I can create a new recording. So the focus should never be on not to get angry, delete my sanskar of anger, delete my sanskar of being late, delete my sanskar of not being sincere.
Focus should not be, I don't want this, I don't want this.
Yes.
The focus should be, I want.
Right. So never focus on finishing a sanskar or deleting a sanskar. It cannot be deleted. It's a recording which is there. But the more I use a new way of doing it, I will be creating a new way of living, a new sanskar. The more the new sanskar will be active, the old one will get submerged.
You know, I used to think exactly what you say. I just thought that I had a car, which my first car from Hyderabad I had brought. I never used to use it because I just loved it. I said, don't want to sell it off. I did not use it. So all the tires first started, there was no air, nothing, slowly it got rusted. Finally it just died.
Absolutely.
Because I did not use it. I was using the new car.
Absolutely.
And the old car died of age.
So if you don't use it, you're going to lose it.
It was just lying there.
That's all.
Same way,
Don't use it.
the old sanskars.
Yes, don't use it. And you will not use it when you're busy using a new sanskar.
Created a new one. No, I bought a new car. I've been 2 cars and I was driving. This was for the sake of the old time's sake. It was there. Didn't want to sell it.
Now actually, every soul, the original sanskar was peace. So earlier, we were doing things in a peaceful way. It's just that we used anger once, then we used anger twice. We saw work got done. The minute I got angry, everybody was like, okay, finish all the work. And the impression that got recorded in the subconscious or in the personality traits was, when I use this, work gets done. Like the impression that was recorded, when I smoke, I feel peaceful.
When I drink, all my tension is gone.
Absolutely.
I sleep well.
Yes.
And I forget pain.
Right. So when I give myself this justification, even though I know that this can be damaging or is damaging, but my justification is, but when I do it, this is that gets experienced. So peace was my nature. I was doing things peacefully for a very long time. But then eventually I used anger once and twice and I saw everything happening very fast, got recorded. And now it's become my habit. Every time I want to get work done, every time I want to correct somebody, every time I want somebody to listen to me, this is the way. Now it will come without thinking. And now even if I don't want it to come, it comes.
I tried this because I had the sanskar of getting things done, with a heavier voice. I have a strong voice.
It's not strong voice, it's anger.
Okay.
This is also a justification. When we are angry, very often people will say, oh, I'm not angry, it's just my voice.
Later on, sometimes back, a new staff entered home, husband and wife. I said, let me try speaking nicely to them. Because they didn't see my earlier sanskars. The old staff has seen me. And these people never know. Right. They don't know that I was or I am. I have that sanskar too. And they're doing it so well. I said, just give me every day for lunch, I want this box to be there, this medicine on my table. And not a single day.
Right.
Not a single day they forgot.
Perfect.
So,
new way of living.
I have proof here. I have no justification.
See, we need to. This gives another proof. When we say work gets done only when I get angry, it's also because, like you said, people who know me over a period of time, how we have created patterns of getting angry, they have also created patterns.
And they got used to it.
No, they have also created patterns that we take this person seriously or we do work for them only when they behave like this. It's like even a simple thing, you want to wake up your child in the morning, wake them up lovingly and softly, they will not wake up. And then they know, okay, when they shout, this is the time to get up, it's time to go to school. Patterns developed over a period of time. Now we have to show them a new way of doing it. And when we create a new pattern, very soon their patterns are going to change. So initially, if we do find for some time, sometimes people feel, if I stop getting angry and I talk lovingly to people and I stay calm, my staff is not going to do the work. They're going to take me for granted. Everything will collapse. It might. There is a chance that we will find a few people taking us, very lightly or not taking us seriously. It's because they still haven't got used to our new way of living. They haven't changed their pattern with our new pattern. But just give them some time. And just take care that in that time, you don't revert to your old pattern. That's very important, because what happens, let's say I choose a new way of working, that I will not shout, I'll do it peacefully. I do it once, I do it twice. Anyways, my old sanskar of getting angry is very active there. I've just suppressed it and trying a new way. If I don't get success, that people are not working, it doesn't take me time to say, okay, this method doesn't work, let me go back to the old one. And when I go back to the old one, people around me, I say, see, I knew they're going to go back. So they had retained their same pattern.
Never change.
Absolutely. And that's why we didn't bother to change when he tried to change. So we just need to keep patient. Don't focus too much on the way people are responding. Just attention on yourself that this sanskar is damaging for me. It's causing me pain. Me, the soul, and the body, and my relationships. Now I'm in the process of healing myself. And healing means I'm going to create a sanskar which is comfortable. Comfortable for me, comfortable for my body. My body is in harmony, rhythm, peaceful, calm. I'm going to do this because I'm on the journey of healing myself. Don't worry for some time about whether work gets done or no. Don't worry about some time whether people listen or no. Patience. Patience, because we are creating a new pattern. It will take a little time for people to believe that this pattern is genuine and this pattern is here to stay. What proof people want? People want this proof around you that this new sanskar is here to stay.
Maybe they test you too.
They are actually not consciously testing you. They are working out of their old sanskar. That is the thing. They are also working out of their old sanskar. Spirituality helps us to understand each other because we are able to see people working through their sanskars, and you can just be detached and say, okay, this is their sanskar. They are coming out through that sanskar.
I created
my
impression.
Yes, absolutely.
So they have the right impression. I can't say that they are having a wrong impression about me.
Let's say, for example, if somebody is honest to me, a staff or my child, they come and say, okay, today I made this mistake. Today I broke those things in the house. Today I made this mistake in school or college. And the reaction from me is, shout at them for it. How dare you do this?
Next time he won't tell you.
So next time he will not tell. So what has happened? My sanskar of reaction, anger, is creating a sanskar of dishonesty there. Suppose I don't want my child to watch television at 12 o'clock in the night. Close his door and watch. Hide things, dishonest. And when I come to know, he will tell a lie because he doesn't want that reaction. So over a period of time, my sanskar of anger has created a sanskar of dishonesty there. Now today I realize this and I say, okay, come what may. Irrespective of however big their mistake is, they will come and tell me the truth and I will not react. And if I call them and tell them this also, tell me the truth and I'm not going to react. And they will see, they will be scared. They're not very sure that you've changed your way of living. So for some time, they will continue to be dishonest because their sanskar is still there. Give them that space. Give them that space and continue with your sanskar, new sanskar of remaining stable. And very soon, you're going to have them being honest to you.
This is so nice, sister. You know what I learnt now from you is, if I'm on the path of changing, and if I change in a day, 2 days, months, whatever, it's not necessarily the other person has to change along with me.
Not at all.
He or she will take his own time.
Yes.
Earlier, Dad used to get angry, so they have that. No, I don't know. These days, he doesn't get angry. I don't know. Maybe he is angry inside.
Absolutely.
Not showing in front of son. So,
absolutely.
So they will go on and wait. Suddenly they'll also realize.
Very true.
Dad has changed. He doesn't say anything anymore.
There was a group of 200 school students and I just asked them, how many of you tell your parents everything? And there were just 5 hands. So I said, just go and tell them everything. It's good for you. You also feel more comfortable. So they said, no, they'll get angry. They said, okay, go and tell your parents today that we would love to tell you the truth, provided you don't get angry. And they said, oh yeah, you know what they will do? They will say, okay, we will not get angry. Tell us the truth. And then after we tell them everything, then they will use it as a weapon against us every time. So we are not taking that risk. This is it. The trust is not there till we prove it to them.
So much of difference between a parent and a child.
Patterns.
I mean, but still there's so much of distance.
Yes,
created
because of our sanskars.
There's nothing like transparency at all.
There's not, because of our reactions. They are willing to be honest. A child can go to school and tell his teacher, ma'am, I didn't do my homework yesterday because I went out for a movie. And the ma'am will shout at him. And he learns, tell the truth and I get shouted at. Next time he goes and says, ma'am, I didn't do my homework yesterday because I was not feeling well. And ma'am says, oh beta, you're not well, what happened? Don't worry, even if you don't do it today. And the child learns. Be honest, I got shouted at. Tell a lie, and there was so much love and sympathy. So next time, what am I going to do? So our sanskars and behaviors are helping people to create their sanskars. So it's not about asking them to change. We want them to change, we have to change. And that's why at the Brahmakumaris we have a very beautiful slogan. When we change, the world changes. Try to change the world and it's not going to happen. And like you so beautifully said, when we are changing, people will not change at the same speed. You know, this can be seen very beautifully.
It's not their priority if it is fine.
You know, it's like this. Suppose 4 people are sleeping in the same room. And one person gets up early, wakes up. So one person wakes up and the person expects everybody should wake up at the same time. It's not going to happen. So don't try and wake up the other people. Let them sleep. You know, we've all been sleeping in this ignorance of who we were. Now one person, let's say you in your house are waking up. Don't try to forcefully wake up the rest of the people. They want to sleep longer. Never mind. But all that you have to do, what does the person who's waking up, what does the person do? He starts doing his work in the room. And when he does work, there's noise. You know, little fidgeting, moving around. This noise makes the other people wake up. So when we are waking up on this spiritual journey, don't try and ask other people to change. Don't tell them, now I'm peaceful, so you better be honest. No, it's not going to happen.
Not only the noise, but the result of waking up earlier.
Absolutely. So show it to them. When I am waking up,
it will be seen
it will be
automatically.
seen. So don't ask them to wake up. Show it to them. Show it to them. Making noise means show them the change in yourself. And that thing that starts getting created will help other people to wake up. We expect that other people should change when I'm changing. And we're like, I was compassionate. Why aren't they also the same? I spoke sweetly to them. Why didn't they speak sweetly back to me? I was nice to them. Why are they not? It's not going to happen immediately. So let's continue on only waking up one person. And take care that just because other people are sleeping, don't fall off to sleep. Sometimes everyone is sleeping, we wake up, and then we say, oh, everybody is sleeping. Okay, I'll also sleep some more. No. I am awakening. Wake up, wake up. Don't go to sleep just because people around you are sleeping. Your waking up is going to be the awakening for a lot of other souls around you.
Lovely, sister. Lovely. Let's have a short meditation on awakening.
Sit back and take this moment to look at my sanskars. Let's take just one today. Suppose I have a sanskar of getting impatient and irritated. Very, very small things tend to disturb me. Today, I, the soul, create a new way of thinking, a new thought. Irritation, impatience is pain for me and my body and my relationships. From today, the entire day today, in everything that I do, patience will be in action. Calmness and acceptance. I, the soul, have taken the decision to be patient and accepting today. See myself today with my staff, with my family, with friends, doing all the work which I always do, getting work done, correcting them, sorting out all problems. The difference is it's being done in a patient manner. And as I use patience in action today, I'm creating a new impression, a new experience of being calm and accepting in interaction. Om Shanti.